Brought to you by GTA. We start with you.
Darren Carandang Cruz's estranged wife's lover testified that all that was running through his mind in October 2016 was whether or not he would survive. Cruz pled guilty to kidnapping as a second-degree felony, burglary as a third-degree felony, terrorizing as a third-degree felony, and assault as a misdemeanor. He was arrested nearly 5 years ago for holding his wife and her boyfriend, whom she was having an affair with, hostage. Cruz allegedly hid in his wife's home and forced her and her boyfriend to another location, where he brutally beat the man for hours and threatened to kill them if they told the police. During his sentencing hearing this morning, the man detailed the traumatizing experience as he was called up to testify as a government witness. He testified that Cruz would punch him in the face if he didn't like his wife's answers, and that there was an instance that evening when Cruz punched him while he was sleeping and he fell to the floor. This brutal beating went on throughout the night until the sun came up. Cruz allegedly told the victims there were only 3 ways the assault would end. The first option was to jump off the roof into the cliff line. The other option, to jump off the front of the building onto the concrete and maybe survive. Or the last option was for Cruz to slice both of their throats and throw their bodies over the cliff. Assistant Attorney General David Rivera also read a witness statement letter from his soon-to-be ex-wife. She stated that she left Cruz 4 months after their wedding because he is a liar, had paranoia episodes, and had infidelities with another woman. She testified that Cruz was violent to her and their 2 sons, and that at one point she had to contact her dad for financial help because he used her bank account to fuel his drug problem. Further, she stated that when she found Darren in her apartment, she thought he was going to kill her, and he was so high on drugs. The woman witnessed Cruz attack her boyfriend throughout the night, and she testified he held them both at knife point. Since that day, both victims testified they have PTSD, anxiety, and are in a constant state of fear. Both victims wish Cruz to get the help he needs and pay the price for the crime. Defense counsel David Lujan called up the psychiatrist who conducted Cruz's forensic psychiatric evaluation. According to our files, Cruz attempted to plead not guilty by reason of mental illness. Dr. Apadas testified that the defendant told him he was dealing with stress prior to the incident, and Cruz told his boss, the DOC warden, of the stress and depressions he was experiencing because of his marriage. At the time, the warden instructed Cruz to be seen by DOC psychiatrist Dr. Timanglo. It was determined that Cruz suffers from severe depression and bipolar disorder. The defense also brought forward the defendant's sister, Jolene Cruz. She testified that when her brother was first detained, he was suicidal, and she told him to stay strong for his sons. There was a court order that Cruz could not see his children for 3 years. Following witness testimonies, the defense requested for a continuance, and the government did not object. Cruz's sentencing hearing is recessed until March 4th at 1:30 p.m.